Hi, friends. Hi, beautiful. How are you? All right, so welcome, friends. Shoot me a wave, send me a hi. Let's talk about some topics that are coming up right now, and the topic we're going to focus on is emotions. So, you guys feeling the emotions? Normally, I wait till Friday. I normally give you guys Fridays. My fun Friday, but we're gonna do a little fun Thursday mini. We're gonna do like 15-20 minutes. So, guys, there's emotions are bubbling up. Okay. There's several reasons why the emotions are bubbling up right now, and everyone wants a reason. Like, why? I want to know why. And I love that you're asking why. I love that people are saying, you know what? I really want to know why. I want to know why this is happening. I want to know why this is experiencing. And even being an astrologer, right? When I share with you guys, this is what's coming up. This is what's happening. This is the planets. There are two reasons that are majorly showing why right now. Thank you, guys. Good to see everybody. Wave, wave, wave. Send me a wave. Send me a hi in the comments. I would love to see what you guys think of all this. But there are two reasons why emotions are overwhelming everybody right now. Okay. Hi, beautiful, or hi, Matt. How are you? So, we actually have a very, very cool, powerful astrologer on our live feed today, guys. Wave, everybody wave at him. So anyway, one of my good friends who I adore, we talk about this astrology stuff, and one of the topics that's coming up that people miss, because I'm a pattern person. We're going to talk about patterns on Monday, especially on Monday at the Truth Tribe. So if you want to join the Truth Tribe, we're going to talk about patterns. But the big pattern that's showing up right now is the first reason you're all feeling your heavy emotions is the stellium that is starting to load up in Pisces. Now, what is a stellium? I explained this on Monday night's Truth Tribe, which is, it's like a rave party, right? Bang, 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 bang. It's like this heartbeat of energy. Now, you can take the heartbeat of energy, awesome, and dance and feel the beat and feel the music and flow with it, or you can feel overwhelmed by it, an intensity where there's a lot of people and a lot of energy overwhelming you. Emotional overwhelm. So when you feel right now the sign of Pisces, which all these planets are basically they're coming to the rave party, right? So they're all coming to the party. And all these Pisces planets are coming to this party in Pisces. And when they get there, they don't have to get there in a one moment, time for you to feel it. So you're already feeling it. You've been feeling it. And I'm going to share this with you because we're working up to a full moon. You got 8 days. Today's the 10th. You have about 8 days to work into this Pisces stellium. Now, again, call it a label, call it numbers, call it dates, call it whatever you want. But Pisces is the planet and sign of spiritual enlightenment, emotions, feelings, delusion, getting deluded thoughts, losing ourselves in our mind, and getting caught into the emotion as opposed to the experience. So it's also about the past. It can bring up past lives in experience of actual past lives or this current lifetime in the past of your life, okay? So now all of a sudden it's going to start bringing up an option of, oh my gosh, I thought I healed that. I thought I healed that emotion. Why is it coming up again? It's not coming up again to hurt you, because the second reason we're having this emotional overwhelm is that we've had time for the last 2.5 years, which I've been pounding on all of you for the last 10 years, right? Is that you've had time to shut off, to shut down, to lock in, so we don't look at a lot of these things happening on the planet as like a spiritual awakening, but that's what it is. It's awakening your soul to go, oh, so I don't have to have those emotions anymore? No. And when they show up, they're not to scare you like, I'm going to get you again, like a monster, like your shadow beast, as I call it. They're there to say, is it really now? Is it happening right now? And the answer is like, no, it's just a memory or an emotion or a feeling. And I want you guys to start letting these emotions that are popping up, that are thinking that you haven't made progress, because you've all made so much progress. You've all gotten to a place where you are healing and you're bringing yourself into awareness, and you're saying, but that's not who I am anymore. You're right. You're not. You're all badasses. You're all beautiful. You're smart. You're talented. And then you start feeling something from the past, thinking you're going back. All you're doing is going back, and an emotion or a memory from a low frequency feeling or experience pops up, and you think you're down there. And all you have to do when this energy is bubbling up, when you're having an emotion and you're having a feeling, you're having an experience, okay? When you're having an experience, I want you to allow the emotion to bubble up, okay? So you're feeling anxiety, nervousness, anger. A lot of people are angry right now, okay? Again, the external world will surface stuff that's inside of your heart. You're feeling nervousness, you're feeling pain, physical pain. It can be all levels. It can be shame, guilt, humiliation, fear, anxiety. Desire is coming up. I desire this and I have that. It means I can't have this. And so we're getting pulled like a rubber band. All these emotions. Well, when they come up, we talked about this on the consciousness scale in the Truth Tribe. And again, it's in the I Deserve It app. Just open it up. Go download it. It's one of the free tools. If you want to see that consciousness scale, Google it, whatever you want to do. But down here below is force. And there's a difference between forcing yourself, forcing the life, forcing the emotion to not be there anymore. I don't like you anymore. Or going, oh, I remember when I used to feel guilty or shame or insecurities or anxiety or fear or guilt, whatever it is. But I don't really feel that right now because I want to be empowered. And in order for you to stand in your power, we have to just sit and not resist it and let it be there and go, you can sit with me. You can sit at the table. I just don't have to hold on to you and own you like you're here now. So I'm bringing it up only why? Because the planets are bringing it up. And this stellium in Pisces is all about the past. So every time the past comes up, don't think that you haven't made progress. All it's asking is, are you going to dive back in again and stay here and let me imprison you into the past? Or are you saying, no, I'm free? And everything just kind of flows through me. And I'm trying to get you guys to work on flow. Work on letting things flow through you instead of one little moment popping up and going, oh, I didn't make any progress. I haven't moved forward. I haven't done anything to show substantial change in my life. Yes, you have. Yes, you have, because if it's showing up and you've been on my calls and my Truth Tribe calls, we tap right here into your nervous system. Do y'all remember what we tap? I am courage. And guess what courage vibrates on the frequency scale? It vibrates power. I am love, we tap in. It vibrates in power. And every time you tap in courage, you remind yourself, I have the courage not to hang out with guilt and shame. It doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's a remembering a moment of when you had it. And asking you, do you still want to go back into prison? Or do you want to be free and stand in your power and not worry about it, not resist it, not be afraid of it? And when you're not afraid of it, you're in courage, you're in love, and you're in truth. And truth is when you're standing in your true power, right? Truth is when that power is strong and you feel confident. And confidence is power. Confidence is knowing that no matter what emotion pops up, it's just a low frequency. And every time you feel anger, going, oh, okay. But if I tap in courage, I can pull myself right into courage, which is power. Anger is forcing it. If I'm angry, I have to force everybody else to understand why I'm angry. I'm going to force them to understand me. I'm going to force them why it's bad. I'm going to force them to tell them why the external world and everything around me is bad. I'm going to be angry at them so I can feel anger with them. That's force. Doesn't make it wrong, doesn't make it bad, but we can change that by just tapping in. We do this every Monday night on the Truth Tribe, and I'm hoping that you guys listen, those of you who are on the Truth Tribe, are tapping all day long. Every day I am courage. Every day tap into this. Why are we tapping right here? Because this is your thymus, okay? Your thymus is one of your immune centers, and the thymus gland basically taps into the nervous system, and it taps in and says, hey, let's wake up the cells. Let's wake up the frequency. Let's wake up the frequency of the cells to power instead of force. And when the emotions come up, all I want you guys to do is start tapping into your power, okay? Tap into the power and say, I am courage. I am love. I am truth. Because if you look at the frequency of those words, courage, power, love, affirmation, they're high frequency. And so they won't allow you to hang into those low frequency words, emotions. They're going to come up. I'm giving you guys this call because they're going to come up. They came up for me. They've come up from every client that I've discussed with in the last 2 weeks. Okay? And when you're working through these emotions, I don't want you guys to own them anymore. I don't want you to think that you've gone backwards anymore. I don't want you guys to think that you're not badasses, because you are. I want you to know that Pisces is saying, let's bring up some of the past. And when it comes up, you're like, oh, Dawn told me not to worry about it. Okay? Because you are courage, you are love, and you are truth. And when you start to realize that you're arming yourself in a state of power, there's no emotion that can come up that can scare you or hurt you or take you down or put you in a place of not making progress. Even if you were to fall down a little bit, even if we were to make a mistake on it a little bit, it's not going to hurt you. So anybody on this call, I would love your comments. If you are experiencing emotions from the past popping up, give me an emotion. I'd love it in the comments, where you're feeling those old emotions popping up, where you're feeling something from the past popping up, right? Whether it's insecurity, whether it's sadness is coming up, overwhelm is coming up. And the cool part is that this happened because you all started learning how to choose yourself. And when you start to learn how to choose yourself, the external world gets frustrated with you. Why does the external world get frustrated with you? Because you're not choosing their truth. You're choosing your truth. And thus, in turn, that will start to create anxiety, and it will start to create fear, and it will start to create insecurity. And that's the way the world has been programmed for so long. The world, society, the collective around the planet has been programmed to be in external truths. Sadness and feeling not good enough. This is exactly what's coming up for so many people, guys. So don't think it's just you. Okay? Taxi? I don't know what taxi is, but tell me again, say it again. But sadness and feeling not good enough is one of the biggest ones coming up right now. Oh, tax time anxiety. So worth. So feeling not good enough. I want you guys to relook at some of these things, okay? Let's turn this really quick. I'm going to do this for you in 2 minutes. I'm going to show you how to turn this not good enough. Sadness is coming up for a lot of people because we think that we're supposed to have it the old way. If we're not engaging, connecting with the past, you might have to see some things letting go, because your frequency up here at courage and love and truth have to reignite into new environments and new friendships and new tribes. Tax time coming up for people. It's fascinating, because what's fascinating to me is when you pay taxes, any tax. Yes, some taxes are just ridiculous, and some taxes you get them, and some of it just doesn't make sense. It's an old system. But here's the thing. When tax comes up, I want you all to realize that you're paying you, because if you're paying taxes, it means you've made money. And if you've made money, it means you're making money paying you. So you're valuing yourself. Now, when we look at it that we have to give it away to someone, my answer is instead of looking at what you're giving away, look at either how you can double, triple, or spend it. So what I spend, I want you to respond to not good enough, unworthy, and taxes. Okay? What I spend, this is your new words. This is your little leaving it. What I spend, I receive times 10. This is your new value system. I don't care if it's taxes. I don't care if it's spending $5 at the grocery store, or if it's someone you owed from the past, or emotionally you feel like you owe them, okay? If you are to give love and kindness and compassion to someone and or yourself, what I spend, I receive times 10. We have to start revaluing ourselves. And that value comes from living in your truth. And my truth is okay, so I spend $10,000, $20,000, $2,000 on taxes. That means I'm going to get $20,000 back, $200,000 back. That means I'm going to receive 10 times what I spend. That's raising your value. We see it from what we're losing instead of what we're gaining. I am courage. Courage means there's nothing that's outside of your power state. When you're standing in power, I want you all to pull out your swords and say, what I spend, I receive times 10 in here. So in your looking at taxes, or you're trying to work out your taxes, or you're trying to look at what you're worth and you're not good enough, I want you to say, whatever I've given out, I receive times 10. So it may not be spending money per se this time, okay? But it might be about spending your time, or what you give, or who you are, what you want to be. What I spend, if I'm doing good things and I'm giving kindness and compassion and love, I receive times 10. So it could be in a relationship. It could be in your career. It could be in your health. This thing comes up for some people with taxes, some people with sadness of losing people. What I let go of, I receive times 10. Maybe there were things that are beautiful in it and you get that times 10. For me, it was health. Old stuff was popping up. I was telling you guys on Monday on the Truth Tribe, old stuff in my health was popping up. I was like, oh my gosh. Then I was like, whoa, wait a minute. If I go invest in some time taking care of myself, doing good things for me, it'll explode to my energy and my health. Can you see how wired up I am today? It'll come back to me times 10, and it did. All right. So guys, this is a huge thing for all of you to start looking at and saying, all right, if the emotions pop up, Dawn told me Pisces, the stellium in Pisces, and a full moon opposing this on the 8th. And I'll see you guys on Monday, but I'm just keep prepping you guys because it's not a one-day thing. And everybody keeps going, but it's not till the 18th. No, it's now. It's happening now. It's already in your space. You're feeling the vibration. You're feeling the rave party in Pisces. More are going to join. Pretty sure Mercury just joined the party in Pisces. So you're feeling this party in Pisces, which can be delusion, anxiety, sadness, or you can say, I got to get creative. And what I put out there that is goodness of love, kindness, and compassion, I receive times 10. That's what you're all worth. That's how beautiful you are. That's how amazing you guys all are. That's how much I love you. I know what you're worth. I know this is going to be an awesome shift, but it is overwhelming. So don't put overwhelm on it and say, whatever I put out, whatever I'm letting go of, whatever it is that I need to see, I'm going to sit with it because it will dissolve as long as I don't move and stand in my power of love. I am love. Tap your chest every day right here, thymus. I am love. I am kindness. I am truth. Love, love, love. This love vibration is 500, guys. So I am courage, I am love, and I am truth. Okay? All right. I wish you well. I love you all. You're going to have an amazing weekend. I'll see you on Monday. We are going to talk about patterns and how all these patterns are showing up for all of you on Monday. So if you're not registered in the Truth Tribe, go into my link, tap on it. It'll open right up into Truth Tribe. It's just going to sign you up for a free Zoom, and it'll send you my memo and the reminder. And if you have questions, DM me, send me a message, and I will fill you in. But do not be afraid of emotions popping up. This is a good thing because you're all in power and you're all badasses. Have an awesome weekend. I will see you soon. Take care.